Hello, everybody. Suzanne Connors from Tongue-in-Cheek Hypnosis and Reclaim Your Practice and Your Life. So, one of the things that many people who study psychiatry and psychology never really learn is how the mind actually works. You see, theory is one thing, but understanding how the three minds work is way more important. So let me explain this to you as simply and easily as I can. We have something called the conscious mind, and I used to joke a lot when I was doing a lot of in-person networking. Now, that's the part of the mind that thinks it knows what it's doing. However, it's also the part of the mind that stops you from doing the things that you know you want to do and doesn't have you do the things that you do want to do. You have something called your unconscious or subconscious mind. This is where material is not conscious. Unconscious, as the late great Milton Erickson used to say. And it's really a defense mechanism to help people to repress memories that could cause more problems for them if they were to be consciously aware of it. It also helps us to create thoughts and behaviors that become harmful in the manner of trying to protect us. A simple example of that would be one of my clients from many years ago who was basically raped by one of her mother's boyfriends when she was 5 years old. And she found eating food to be the way that she was fulfilling her empty soul. It's also the reason why a lot of people keep fat on, to not be sexually desirable to a lot of men who are looking for overly thin, younger women. They don't want that attraction, again, because they were sexually molested when they were young. Or even for one of my other clients, it was pretty interesting. She felt that if she had lost the weight, she'd become too attractive, and other men would be attracted to her, and she'd lose her marriage by not knowing how to behave in an appropriate way. So these are pretty interesting things. Dysfunctional ways of being. Yes, the unconscious mind. Then we have the higher conscious or the superconscious mind, which is really our connection to what Carl Jung would call the collective unconscious. It's your spirituality. And when we get people connected to the divine, and I don't care what they call it, it can be nature, universe. My beloved Jesus Christ says this is true for one of my clients, and I have other ones who have other religious or spiritual practices that call on their divines. Some of them have many different divines. Some have angels. It doesn't matter. Our job is to meet them where they're at and allow them to do it however they want. And the beautiful thing about this is it's a matter of two suggestions once they're in hypnosis. One, to bring in their divine, and the second, count of 10, they're with their divine. It will help them to easily and effectively let go of any and all issues that need to be let go of and to create healthier ways of thinking and behaving. So that's the first lesson for you all, the three minds. And actually, the conscious mind is really attached to the prefrontal cortex, where all the reasoning, rationalization, and judgment happens, which is why conscious therapy doesn't work as well as maybe it could. And we're really going to the amygdala of the brain, where the emotions live, where there is no reasoning, rationalization, or judgment in order to do any hypnotic technique. And we have to go from the amygdala, the emotional mind, the unconscious, subconscious mind, into the higher conscious. In order to reach the higher conscious, you cannot just go from the conscious to the higher conscious. You always have to go through the subconscious, unconscious mind. So that's your lesson for today. I hope you found that to be useful. And we'll follow up tomorrow and teach you some really important principles from neurolinguistic programming to give you a basis of understanding as to why this stuff works with the frames given. As always, I thank you for spending your time with me. Till next time. Bye-bye, y'all.